remember I heard you say, this is Charlie Hanson's favorite last week. You said, remember, put an asterisk on the end of that. This is Charlie Hanson's favorite class. Asterisk. Remember, or street. These guys just taking these cars straight off the street, like rotating them, running on street. So this is the purest form of stock car racing that you can get anywhere here at Waikiki Speedway. Right now, a familiar face up in front. Don't forget the 08, the White Horse of Andrew Watson, going to try to grab his third win on this here at Wake County Speedway. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Noah. And by the way, we have brought the public address system down because of past curfew, but you got the starting lineup, my friend, and we're ready to go for 15 laps to close out tonight's Zach Speaks 155.
Yeah, real quick on the front row, Andrew Watson follows out the field with Doug Smoot to his outside, Dylan Page in third, James Barber in fourth, Daniel Stevenson, Christopher Singletary, Celeste Clevenger, Danny Mitchell, Jeff Medlin, Landon Walkup, and Mike Slanger falls out the field as we are green in the final series of the night to finish off the Zach Speaks 155. And Andrew Watson rockets out to a healthy lead. Is he going to try to clear up on Doug Smoot? He makes it work. Andrew Watson clears out to the lead.
All of this going on 15 laps. This is your final event of the evening. As right now we see the driver of Andrew Watson trying to get back in victory lane. Remember, he didn't win last week. Right now, the machine up in front of that Mustang, up in front behind him, Dylan Page. Remember, Dylan had some problems in practice this afternoon. He now moves his way to the number 2 spot. We watch a big guy on the traffic fight for third behind the Dookie Patrol.
We've talked week in and week out who's going to step up and take the prize from Andrew Watson. I think last week was just almost close for that number 82 of Dylan Page. He's kind of tasted that victory. He's came oh so close, and now I think he's maybe got a shot for the 08 machine. The 08 continues to lead, but on his heels is the 82 of Dylan Page.
And we continue to watch all of this transpire as they work their way down with 5 of 15 laps, 10 remaining, a third of the way through. As the 77 up the hill, keep an eye on Singletary. Coming through now, Danny Mitchell on the inside of the Allison throwback 28. We're going to Talladega, the home of the Alabama gang, this weekend in NASCAR. And that's a throwback to that car now to third and fourth.
Yeah, Singletary with an absolute handful of steering wheel trying to control the handling of that race car. It is wild, but Doug Smoot tries to get by. He's going to move up to third. And now the battle for the lead is ever so close. They're going to run into lap traffic. How is that going to play a factor here?
Watching all of this going on now as they work their way to the back stretch. This is the final race of the evening. 15 laps the distance for the NASCAR IndyCar Bombers presented by R&R Towing. And right now it is Watson in the lead. Andrew Watson, Dylan Page. It's Doug Smoot. There's already lap traffic in front of these leaders now as they work back into turn 1 right.
Mustang on Mustang. Motto a Motto. The 08, the 82, the 2 battle. Now lap traffic once again being in the way of some other cars. He's going to stay way high in 3.
And watch this now going on into the corner as you see now first and second. Fight for the lead after halfway. Watson and Page. Now Smoot and Barber for third and fourth, overtaking lap traffic. Barber's in trouble on the back straightaway. Here comes Mitchell going for third and 3.
Danny Mitchell trying to make the championship line on the outside, the champion's groove. He's going to stick to the quarter panel. Is he going to make it happen?
Guys, you're missing it. Watch the action in turn 2. The battle between the 75 and the 28. The leaders are battling, but what a battle for third going on. Here off of turn 4. What a show we're seeing.
Back up to the leaders and also for fourth and fifth.
Yes,
there's
sir.
a bumper. He's going to stick it to him. Barber got a shot from the 28. He controls the car. He gets a grip back under it. The 38 or the 28 is going to get back in line.
Action everywhere. Now things settle down for that spot between James Barber and Danny Mitchell. And now we got to fight for the lead into turn 3. Coming to 2 laps to go now. With lap traffic as a pick Watson now. With Page as they go on to 1.
And Pace is going to make a move. He's going to make it quick. We kind of looked at the way these drivers are getting into the corners. One just a little bit different. Pace being a little bit higher. Lap traffic playing a factor. Once again, the 82 trying to stick a nose. Man, that lap traffic is all up in the way of these leaders.
Final time. Andrew Watson came up a little bit shy after an incident last week where he couldn't fight back and finish to victory lane. But he will now get his third win of the year. Here he comes, Andrew Watson. Dylan Page and the racing stripes behind him. Twin checkers around. Andrew Watson back in victory lane for the NASCAR IndyCar Bombers at Wake County Speedway. Dylan Page second. Doug Smoot in the Dookie Patrol entry will finish third. Hey, by the way, we're going to quickly get off the air when we finish because we are past curfew. Once again, thank you to sponsors, including all the other ones we mentioned. Thank you, obviously, to Carol Indica. Thank you also to Zaxby's, but also Mojo's Grill, Moon Runner Saloon, Nolan Heated and Air, O'Reilly Auto Parts, the Pavilion at Carriage Farms, Pete Cranes, Pepsi, Quick Kill Pest Control, Steel Mountain Fire and Safety, SPC Mechanical, Sunrock, the Tractor Center, 316 Motorsports, Tough Shed, Window Nation, and the newest sponsor, Beach Heavy Equipment Repair. All of those sponsors make it happen. We'll see you for the Accident Imaging 170 next Friday night.